Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your August 2023 general monthly reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Thank you to my returning viewers and my loyal subscribers for sticking through. I know that I've had a gap in my uploads and I apologize for that. So thank you for your patience and understanding at this time. My schedule's been a little bit busy. I've got a lot of things going on here and home and work. I'm trying to literally sort things out. So I have a new recording schedule that's coming up. As always, your monthlies will always be coming through. I may do a mid-month, but I think for your weeklies, I'll be going live instead. So I would appreciate if you guys subscribed with your notifications turned on so that you know when I go live for your weekly energy reads. I feel like that might help things out so that I can get everyone's reading out in a timely manner. So if you'd love to be a part of that live reading, make sure that you subscribe with notifications turned on. As always, your playlist will be up here somewhere and at the end. And remember to help by giving me a thumbs up. That really does help me get more views put out in the algorithm, especially when it just happens that when I have a gap, I kind of my channel almost becomes invisible. So I would appreciate your guys' support. Thank you. Pisces, let's get to it. August 2023. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box down below. I did add just a few dates. It was so much fun for those of you that went to the Mystic Market to meet so many of you, and I do appreciate your love and support. So let's see, Pisces, goddess of the moon, healer of the ages, and happy family. And hello, no coincidence here, but happy family and 10 of cups right next to each other. Wow, things are looking amazing for you at towards the end of the month or middle to the end. You do have the 10 of Pentacles as well with Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are some of you are about to go from single, ready to mingle to holy cow, I've met the one. So I do feel like you do have love coming in. If you have felt jaded or you have felt maybe things haven't been working out, or you've just accepted that maybe you're just set to be single for a long time or for the rest of your life or whatever you've probably been reaffirming in your mind, that's definitely going to change. And if you are open to receiving that, then open yourself up to receiving that. You obviously can't align yourself with that by saying you don't want it if you secretly do want it, and then turn around and say, you see, I knew that wasn't coming my way. Well, you just affirmed that it wasn't going to come your way. So that's exactly what you manifested. Okay, Pisces, so keep that in mind. I do feel that with this goddess of the moon energy, because I feel this particular card, I do feel is very strong Pisces energy for me. It feels very strong, Queen of Cups, emotional energy, but definitely vibing with the moon energy. Some of you may be doing manifestation work with the moon. Remember, we've got 2 full moons this month. And so whatever it is you may have worked on to manifest, to clear, whatever it is, moon energy work that you may have done towards the beginning of the month, I definitely see that you're going to be seeing results throughout the month, but more so, especially if you're calling in love and romance or a specific partnership, I think that you will have the clarity that you seek. Okay. If you didn't do any full moon work at the beginning of the month, I know this is coming in a little bit late. So we've already passed the full moon. We are still a little bit in the energy of the full moon, but if you are interested in working with the energies of the moon, there are books out there, several reference guides that will help you to work with specific types of workings that you're interested and the particular moon phases. So the moon is always ever evolving and changing, okay, as are we. So I do feel like with the goddess of the moon, it's very, very important for you to really take note as to when you feel you're most stable, you're most potent, you're most secure, you're most loved, you're most abundant, and what correspondence, what moon phase that it is in correspondence with. And you may notice a pattern that when you manifest under a specific moon, that it's going to be even more fruitful and beneficial and abundant for you. Okay, so if you have been curious about working with the energies of the moon, I definitely recommend this for you, because Pisces, you have very strong intuitive energy. I do feel that if you meditate under the moonlight, if you're out in nature, if you just step out of your house and observe the energies of the moon and just admire its beautiful light and energy, that I feel like it will really help to bring about a sense of clarity. If you have felt like you haven't been able to trust your intuition, or you've felt like there's been a little bit of a cloudiness in your judgment, or maybe feeling unsure about whether or not the intuitive nudges that you've been receiving are accurate, right? I do feel that this card is very, very significant when it comes to you getting the clarity that you need. Some of you just really want to bring in clarity. I feel like there is a bit of a decision that needs to be made that you are not ready to make. Okay, and I don't want to say it's like life or death, but it certainly feels like it. It feels like it's a decision that you wish was not being handed to you, that you were not the one that had to make the decision. So this could be in regards to emotional or mental, or the health and well-being of someone in particular, and maybe you've got you've got to be the one to make the decision, especially if it becomes a part of someone's health and welfare and well-being. It could also be in regards to shared finances or resources, or you have children together. There are some very important questions about whether or not you feel safe or comfortable making those decisions. If you really are looking for the clarity that you need at this time, definitely I would recommend meditating, quiet time, maybe just sitting on your front porch. You don't have to sit on the floor or anything like that. You could just chill on your front porch or your back porch or wherever that maybe you have like a nice lawn chair or something. Maybe go sit at, if it's safe enough to do, I know things are crazy out there sometimes, if it's safe enough to do, to go sit at the park, or a place where maybe you do some dining outdoors in a patio, and perfect time would be in the evening when the moon is out. I do feel like it's okay for you to have a quiet dinner, to be at one with your thoughts, and maybe a journal, and just write down your ideas and ask the universe to help bring forth the clarity that you need. A lot of times automatic writing can be very, very helpful if you just ask for the clarity that you need. So Queen of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands, this could be your energy, feeling very fired up and energetic. This could be a fire sign female that's in your life that you look up to. Maybe it's a mother figure. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but I do feel there is this protective energy. So whether that's you putting up a stance, because I feel it very, very strongly, like you're very guarded, but it comes from a place of not having your emotional needs met. Okay, so you may be feeling guarded from a mother figure, or someone who tends to lash out, or you just may be feeling like, that's it, I'm going to guard myself and protect myself, and they're on their own. I can no longer sit in this type of energy that affects me and my growth and my mental, emotional, spiritual, energetic, financial well-being. I do feel like some of you are setting boundaries, and it is safe to do so. Four of Cups, it's like waiting for that one last key piece of information. I feel like you've been waiting for a perfect opportunity, but then you feel like every opportunity that comes your way is never good enough. And so you need to be careful that you are not just bypassing and, ignoring every option, every opportunity, every form of communication that comes your way, because it feels like you will never find a resolution if you keep doing that. Like nothing is ever going to be good enough. And then you're going to wonder why you're still in the same position, because the Two of Pentacles, it really is about, needing to weigh out your options. It's a juggling act. Okay. And then this is a lot of emotional energy that's like emotional turmoil, where you do feel like sometimes you're on the verge of a breakdown because maybe it's money and emotional stress and well-being that is entangled here. And so if you are feeling like you're hoping, wishing, and praying for more financial freedom, success, more money coming to you, I definitely see more money coming to you. If you are waiting to hear about a judgment or something that may be granted to you, if you are asking for more money in a specific situation, I do feel like it is coming your way. It's going to piss some people off. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to piss some people off. That's going to be like, why her, not me? Why them, not me? Why him, not me? You know, whatever it is. It's like you definitely have, some, I get I get this very strong sense of someone who is very, I heard the words infuriated, but also feeling very, a lot of animosity and anger towards you. Okay. So if there is a bit of a struggle here, well, it doesn't feel like it's a struggle for you when it comes to finances. I feel like you're thinking maybe things are not going to turn out in your favor. So there's some worry behind that. I feel like you're safe to move forward with the way things have been manifesting and laid out for you. Is it going to piss someone off? Yeah. Is it your problem? No. Do you care? No. But, and you shouldn't let what's that, lying dogs lie where they may, however you say that. I'm not good at quotes. I always butcher them, but you get what I'm trying to say. Healer of the ages here. And so I do like this card very, very much. It does give me a little bit of the magician card energy here, but also it has to do with healing. This could also be like the Hierophant card, going towards some sort of spiritual, energetic healing. You could be seeking advice of like an elder, whether you're religious or spiritual. You could be taking even just something as simple as like a yoga class or spiritual classes of some sort, where you get to have some really deep and meaningful spiritual conversations that allow the progress of your own healing, that allow for you to really trust your own inner wisdom and your own light within you. The healer of the ages, this is someone who, is able to come through for you and help bring through the clarity that you seek, especially if there is an energetic wound, heartache from a past situation that, especially in love or relationship, or the example of marriage and what marriage should be, right? I feel like there's this image that's been tarnished, and some of you may be seen like perhaps you're a bit jaded or bitter that things haven't worked out. If you're not in that energy, that message is not for you. If you've heard that message before and you keep saying, but I'm not, and yet other people are picking up on it and saying that that's what they see or feel, and yet I don't know you and that is the energy I'm feeling, then maybe it's a sign for you to just, don't take it personal, but just take a step back and say, okay, why do people pick up on that energy from me? What am I saying or doing? And do some reflective inner work that could be seen as that could be misconstrued as that. And how do I fix it? How do I heal it? Because if you mentally are saying, excuse me, I am not bitter, I am not jaded, I don't know why people are saying that, then you're not, right? But there is something in your demeanor, in your words, in your, I don't know, whatever it is that you're putting out there that people are picking up on that maybe you have to really keep that in mind. Not that you are worried about what other people think, but certainly if you are looking for love, if you are looking for Mr. or Ms. Right, you don't want to come off like that to them, because what will you be attracting in that energy? Okay, so keep that in mind if you are looking for love here. You have the 9 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles, which I absolutely love. I feel like you're going from, like I said, being very single and independent and doing your own thing and not giving an F about what anybody says, thinks, does, whatever. You're very happy in your own single life, whether it's like single parent or just straight up single with your friends, family members, doing your own thing. Really feel like there's a lot of love and support in your life right now. So that's why I feel like some of you are like, I don't get why people would say that about me. And yet you've heard it a few times about maybe being bitter or jaded. And maybe because you've been single for a long time or for quite some time and you haven't let love in, or it could be that the last few people you have let into your life is kind of like the same old, and you're just like, okay, I don't want a repeat of that anymore. I need to figure out what's going on, or I'm just done, right? And because you say things like that, or I'm just done, that does give off a little bit of a jaded feeling that, well, I guess they're all going to be the same. No, they're not all going to be the same. You shut the door on the next one because you say that they're all going to be the same. And I'm sorry if this sounds like a lecture, Pisces, but I do get that very strongly here for some of you that are just automatically assuming that they're all going to be bad, they're all going to be players, they're all going to be liars. They're not all that way. It's just may just take some time to find the right one. And I do feel like if you have come to that realization where you're just like, fine, I'm willing to explore my horizons, I'm willing to let love in, I'm in a good place. I feel like some of you are even saying, I don't really need anybody, but it'd be nice if I had like a loving, caring, supportive partner, someone who I can explore and have fun with and good times, and just have that physical, emotional, mental, spiritual support, energetic support. I don't feel like you guys are really going to be like to need a financial support system. I think you're doing very well on your own. Could you be better? Could you be doing better financially? Of course. We should always keep those avenues of financial influx open and ready to receive, even if you feel like you're in a good place. It's not being greedy, it's being open to receiving and being in alignment. And if the universe wants to bless you with more money, then so be it. If you associate having financial stability in the home with having a partner, having a man, needing a man, then that may be something you need to work through. But at the end of the day, what you are seeking is, emotional stability and emotional contentment, your happily ever after. This is beautiful. I mean, rainbow energy, happy family. This is a beautiful balance and harmony. I love, love, love this. This is like two people coming together, having a wonderful time. Emotional needs are met. You love and respect each other. You love and respect each other's children. Your children respect your partner. And it just feels very like this energy of a complete happy family unit. Okay, now if you're not like single blended family and you're married to the same partner you have children with, I do feel like if at one point or another you were the breadwinner here, you were bringing in the money, and you felt like maybe you needed a little bit more financial support, you could be coming into some money. You could be receiving a big refund. You could be receiving an inheritance. There could be a financial gift that also comes through, or one of you or your partner end up getting a promotion or a job offer that comes with a beautiful hefty bonus. Okay, I'm saying it's feeling like it's coming in for you guys, and I absolutely love it. Now, it's definitely going to bring your very happy family life here on a new wavelength, a new energy. By the end of the month, you do have your happy family card here with the 10 of Cups, the Magician card, and of course, Bitter Betty over here with the 5 of Swords. Now, like I said, no, I'm not calling you Bitter Betty, by the way. There is someone here who's going to be a little bit resentful and maybe a little angry that, you've got your perfect partner and you're happily ever after, or, you may be, if it's not someone else looking at on the outside looking in, it could be that you may be looking at someone else's example of their happy family, and you may be in this, bitter Betty, jaded energy, right? This does not feel like it's you, Pisces. It does feel like it is someone on the outside looking in. Like, look at Pisces get everything that they want. Look at Pisces with their perfect partner and their perfect family. If you're posting things on social media, you got a lot of evil eye around you, okay, Pisces? Just be mindful and be careful of that. There are people that are jealous of what you have. And it's unfortunate because instead of them wasting that negative energy hating on you, they should really move that energy inward and look to themselves. You know, why waste your time being hateful and jealous and thinking that, you know, they've got it all, why not me? Well, then why not you? Stop focusing on somebody else. You know, they really should be focusing on themselves. So let me pull a card here for the Five of Swords if you need any type of clarity about this bitter Betty. I do feel like this is someone who may want to throw a wrench in your plans. If you are looking to get together with someone, if you are looking to get married, if you are looking to move in together or buy a home together, I do feel like things are definitely lining up for you. King of Pentacles, love that card for you. King of Pentacles really is you know, the Midas touch here. This is someone who is very financially free and stable. So if you were with someone that has a good amount of money, that maybe, so I got two messages here. Either someone passed and this King of Pentacles may have passed and left you a shit ton of money, and someone's hating that you got the money and not them, or that it wasn't, you know, divided evenly. Or you left someone that was like this King of Pentacles that had a ton of money, and you chose to let that relationship or partnership go to go find happiness, because not everything was about their money, but that was like their only leg to stand on. I don't feel like this person really had the emotional wherewithal of how to make a long-term emotional connection or commitment. It was, I will buy you this, I will support you this, and you know, here's some money, go buy this, or they piss you off so they come back bearing gifts. You know, it was like that, but there was no real emotional or mental, like you know, being able to communicate support. So let's see what the tea leaf has for you. I will also be pulling Angel Answers Oracle, so you can ask 1, 2, or 3 questions. I will read each card individually to answer your questions, and then I will read them all together to answer your questions. So you have here the card of Throne, position of authority. You have the card of Scissors, disappointment in some affair. You have the card of Door, opportunities are waiting for you. Look at that, beautiful. The card of Marriage with happy family, and the 10 of Cups. And you have the Ace of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Yes, I love this for you, Pisces. The card of Grapes, time to go out and have fun. I've been saying that. And the card of Heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Okay, so let's pull the Angel Answers Oracle. If you have 1, 2, or 3 questions, maybe you got one big question that you want clarity on, or you've got a few different questions, go ahead and think about them and press pause. I will pull an Angel Answer Oracle for each question. I will read them individually, and then I will read them all together. So for Pisces, question number 1, let me have an Angel Answers Oracle to bring forth the clarity that they need at this time, and it's don't stop. Whatever it is that you're planning on, what you're doing, if you're working on healing, if you're working on your manifestation, you're seeing results, but maybe not the final end all be all, don't feel discouraged. Don't stop. Things are definitely coming your way. Things are unfolding beautifully for you. Have faith, trust the process. Don't stop and keep moving. Question number 2, meditation brings answers. Remember what I said? Go have some dinner or a drink outside, patio, at a restaurant. Enjoy the moonlight. Meditation brings answers. Do some meditative or some automatic writing sitting outdoors while the moon is shining on you. And, you know, I do feel like when you sit and really think about the situation that you would like clarity on, or maybe you need a little bit more information, definitely do some meditation, some quiet time, automatic writing, you know, asking spirit or your higher self to pop in and give you some clarity, right? So I do feel like you will get some more clarity on what your next step should be. And question number 3. You've got helpful people. So listen, if you are overwhelmed by something in particular, or you feel like you can't depend on anyone, or people have not been helping you the way you had hoped, or people that you felt that you can count on at one point or another, you haven't been able to count on them. Yeah, listen, I definitely feel like you do have helpful people here that you can depend on, that you can, reach out at any given moment, that maybe you need, assistance with. Now, altogether, if I were to read all of these, if it's one big question, well, whatever path you're choosing to take, that maybe you need a little bit more clarity. If you're saying, I've been working on this, but I'm still not seeing the results that I need, or that I want, or that I'm trying to manifest or bring towards me, listen, Spirit is saying, don't stop. There is a lot more coming your way. If you feel like you're missing the missing piece of information, or your next step, meditation will bring answers. And if you feel like, well, how in the world can I possibly manifest this by myself? You do have helpful people around you. And it's also not so much about manifesting something, but rather, what do I do when I get here? When it gets here, what do I do? I can't do that all by myself. Am I crazy for wanting this? Am I crazy for wanting to manifest this? You will have the answers come to you, and the people that will come and help you will be here for you. Okay, Pisces? So that is your reading for August 2023. Remember, guys, thank you guys so much for your support. Please give it a thumbs up. Help me put my videos back out in the algorithm. Your playlist is up here, whatever other reading I have for you here. To book a personal reading, it's in the description box down below. And I will I will be doing a mid-month reading, but I will most likely be doing your weekly readings. I will go live and do all signs and pull for each of you individually, okay? So I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.